Brain is the most important organ in our body. It is a soft and delicate organ and it is present inside the skull which protects it from damage and injury. A fluid, called the cerebrospinal fluid, present between the skull and the brain protects the brain from jerks and shocks. So brain receives messages from different parts of the body, processes them and then sends instructions to different parts. Brain controls all body parts and their activities. Brain is made up of cells. A human brain consists of three parts: the cerebrum, cerebellum, and medulla. Each part of the brain performs a specific role. Now we are talking about cerebrum. The cerebrum is the upper part of the brain. It is dome shaped, which has ridges and grooves and looks like a walnut. It is the largest part of the brain. It controls our thinking, learning ability, memory, and basic intelligence. It also controls our sense organs. Now we are talking about the second part, cerebellum. The cerebellum is located below the cerebrum at the back of the brain. It is smaller in size than the cerebrum. It controls the muscle movement and maintains the balance of the body. If the cerebellum is not functioning well, upper body posture is affected and movement becomes jerky. Now we are talking about the third part of our brain, the medulla. The medulla is a stem-shaped structure located beneath the cerebellum. It connects the brain to the spinal cord. It controls all our involuntary activities such as breathing, sneezing, swallowing, and heartbeat and blood circulation. It works even while we are asleep. So the right half of the brain controls the left side of the body and the left half of the brain controls the right side of the body. Thus, when one side of the brain is damaged, the opposite side of the body gets affected also. Now we are talking about what is a spinal cord. The spinal cord originates from the medulla and extends almost till the lower end of our backbone. So it is a tube-like structure which is surrounded and protected by the vertebral column. It is made up of many nerves. All information between the brain and the rest of the body is transferred with the help of the spinal cord. It also controls the reflex actions, that is, those actions that do not involve the brain. Now we are talking about nerves. Nerves are the messengers of our body. A vast network of nerves that runs throughout the body carries messages between the brain and rest of the body. Nerves are made up of nerve cells called neurons. So there are three kinds of nerves, such like sensory nerves, motor nerves, and mixed nerves. First of all, we are talking about sensory nerves. They carry message from the sense organ to the brain or the spinal cord. When the brain interprets this message, we are able to see, hear, smell, taste, or feel. Motor nerves. They carry message from the brain or the spinal cord to other parts of body. So the muscles or the glands, our muscles and glands work and as instructed by this message. Now mixed nerves. They carry message in both directions between the brain or the spinal cord and other parts of the body. Now we are talking about reflex action. Some of our actions are not controlled by the brain. For example, if your hand accidentally touches a hot container, you pull back your hand immediately. So how does this happen? When the container is touched by your hand, the sensory nerves pass the message to a spinal cord that the container is hot. So this message is not passed on to the brain as it would take a little more time. So instead, the spinal cord sends back to messengers a message to the hand through the motor nerves to pull back immediately. So such an automatic and quick body is called reflex action. These actions are called reflex actions.